think this is the most beautiful part of the whole loop. It's now 7:30 and we are about to pick up our bikes. We can rent us 2 Honda CFRs, which is, well, which of course dirt bikes, but we don't really drive on dirt roads because we're not that experienced yet. But it's still nice bikes to drive around in Luang Prabang and all the surrounding sceneries. So let's see how these bikes look like. You come from England, of course.
Yes, I do, yes.
Like, how long do you live here then?
Oh, about 7 years, I think.
7 years. So you're like the only shop on whole Luang Prabang that has survived Corona.
Yes, the only one, yeah. Yes.
We've been looking so far, we've been looking in so many places to get one.
I was lucky there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just me and the dog, so we can live cheap, you know.
Yeah. Alright. So it was a bit of a hassle getting these bags on. We hope they stay put well and hope we can still sit comfortably. In Haijiang we put them vertically, but we cannot do that because of the exhaust. On day 1 we drove from Luang Prabang to Nong Kiauw. The scenery on this road was changing quickly to big mountains next to you. But the road itself still stayed down in the valley, a good start of our trip. If you're backpacking, there are vans going to Nong Kiauw. After that I've heard people taking a boat further north to Muang via the Nam O river. After that you can take the train back to Luang Prabang from Muang. So we arrived at Nong Kiauw and this is our bungalow. Lovely bed and a nice river view. Woo. Ooh, it's pretty hot on this side. The ride was amazing. It was 3 hours of driving, which was quite long, and the seating was a little bit hurting our butts. But for the rest, nice bikes to drive again and nice to be on the road again. So yeah, really looking forward to tomorrow. But today we are gonna drop our stuff here and then we go to a viewpoint, because there seems to be quite a high viewpoint we want to see. How to make a woman happy? Show the sign. The special thing about day 2 was the morning drive to start with. It was still very cloudy, but once we came higher up in the mountains, we drove through the clouds or above it. Really spectacular. Along this route we also had some nice views of the surrounding scenery. But quite soon we were driving through 37 kilometers of off-road on the main road. The road conditions were really bad and we were happy to drive on these bikes. Turns out we're going to do some off-roading after all, although it was not really intended. We continue on to Muang, Hiam. From this village you can book a trip to the Nam At Louey National Park. We found the headquarters, asked the guys some questions, and the next day we were going to do a night safari. The next day we got up early, had a nice ride to a small village, S1E Kiauw, from where the night safari would start. Because I don't want to make this video too long, I've made a separate video about the night safari. You can find that video at the end of this one. Once we left the mountains we had a long way into the valley which looked incredible. But thereafter the roads towards Pansavan improved quite a bit and I started to miss off-road riding. I wanted to give this bike a try. The next morning we went on a little detour without our bags to the Plain of Jars. Okay, let's try some off-road. So that was a little bit of off-road fun. I mean, we have to try the bikes when you have them, right? After our little detour near Pansavan, we continued on to Phou into the mountains again, and the scenery along the way was surprisingly good. We have arrived in a guest house that looks very amazing. I mean, look at this awesome bed, these awesome curtains, and this awesome bathroom. yeah, the basic ones, but it was like $4, so that's cheap. It was again a nice ride. I didn't expect any mountains anymore, so I was like, it's gonna be very easy, it's gonna be only flat land, but the hills and the mountains surprised us. It was a bit cloudy though, so sometimes I had something like, this doesn't look that good, but then the sun came through the clouds and then it looks amazing again. So yeah, really surprised about how beautiful it was today. Yeah, so that was it today. Now we're going for dinner again, same rituals, and then tomorrow is the last day, going back to Luang Prabang. On our way back to Luang Prabang via these awesome mountain roads, I felt so much more comfortable than in the beginning. It's nice how much you can learn in just 6 days. Surely the last leg I was racing a little bit to the finish, while still being careful because a truck, pothole, slippery gravel or animals can be expected in each corner. So we have finally made it back to Luang Prabang and we booked this Airbnb because we really need a nice bed and I also need a day of working. And it has a swimming pool. Look at this. So yeah, really amazing to be back in Luang Prabang. I mean, the last day it started out with a lot of potholes in every corner, which was getting annoying and also overtaking other trucks. But the road improved after that and the scenery also improved after that. So it did surprise me that this last day was amazing as well. It was a little bit similar to the third day or the fourth day, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm really happy we did this loop. But don't go away yet. Before you're leaving, I have one last thing I wanted to show you here at Luang Prabang, which is very beautiful. So give us a second. So this is really the end of the loop. I'm gonna call it the Luang Prabang Loop. I'm not sure if it has a name, but we made it. we are back in Luang Prabang. It was an amazing experience. I should definitely recommend doing it. But do it on a motorcycle, not on a little scooter, because that is way too hard, I think, for the roads. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next episode. And if you are interested in another motorcycle driving experience in North Thailand, we're going to do the next one. So stay tuned for that one. Bye bye.
Bye.